Hey guys, this is Zeke for the week 15 video. I'm trying different techniques here to minimize the amount of rumbling and back feedback from my mic. For some reason, it always sounds like I'm screaming into it, and I'm trying to fix that because it's most certainly a sensitivity issue and not actually me screaming. But to get back into the topic, for the week 15, let's see, it's dating. No, I am not currently in a relationship. However, I am not dating either. I'm I got burned pretty bad. I'm good on that for quite a while. I'd rather be alone than have my heart torn to shreds over and over and over again by people who seem really nice and then aren't so nice. But I will just apply this to when I was dating so that I'm not just making a video that's like, no, it doesn't apply to me, bye. So when I was dating, yes, I found it to be really complicated and awkward. I found that for the most part, I was always not enough of something or too much of something for most generalized groups. And, for example, too butch and male for straight men. Not man enough for, specifically body-wise, for gay men. Not woman enough for a lesbian, or too much man, however you want to put it. And, not man enough for straight girls. Now, this doesn't apply to everybody. I understand that there are some really accepting people out there, but as a general rule of thumb, I pretty much figured that that's what I had to contend with. That being said, it is of no surprise to me that trans people dating each other is so common. I'm sure it's far more complicated for people who have a much more specified sexuality. I'm pansexual, so as long as you're a consenting adult and, with mutual interest in each other, that's pretty much the extent of my qualifications. But I'm not at all surprised that trans people end up dating each other so much, and that's because I think we have a much better understanding of what each other are going through. You don't have to explain, to your trans partner why it is, that you're doing certain things that are, you would only do if you're trans, You don't. I think we have a little bit better understanding of each other, and that's trans guys and ladies, and any mix of the two trans women, two trans men, one of each, it doesn't really matter. I think that we have a better understanding, and that we don't have to feel as awkward about our shortcomings of whatever gender it is that we're transitioning into. And I myself have been, with a trans person, and that was definitely the case. There were so many less. Oh no, that's terrible wording. The dysphoria was far less intense. I didn't have to be as, not that you ever have to be, but, I was before. I wasn't as ashamed of, my female attributes and stuff. I didn't feel like I was being judged on how much of a man I was. And it was nice. That aspect of it was nice. I'm not going to go any further with that. But, that's about it. I'm into really anybody who's into me, and it's still very hard. I can only imagine for those of you who are strictly straight or gay or what have you, it's even more complicated. It's gotta be tough. Anyways, that's the extent of my video.